Coming together is the beginning, keeping together is progress, and working together is a success. A very good morning to everyone. On behalf of IIIT Trichy cultural team, we extend a warm welcome to the inauguration of Aahladh 2023. I am Shrindi and standing next to me is Akram. We are truly delighted to be your host for this amazing morning.
Before we, before we move into the celebration, let's take a moment to acknowledge the dignitaries and audience who have graced us with their presence today. Respected Director Sir, the heads of department, EC and CC in charge, Dr. Anup Sir, professors from various departments, our distinguished guest of honor, Dr. K. Bhaskar, the Dean of Planning and Development at NIT Tiruchirappalli, and all my dear friends, thank you everyone for joining us today on this amazing occasion.
Aahladh, the cultural fest of our institute, is a celebration of our shared passions, talents, and the vibrant spirit of the students here. It's a time when we come together to embrace diversity and create memories that will last forever. From dance to music, art to literature, fashion to food, and so much more. This fest is a celebration of our unique identities and the harmony that arises when we come together. So, without further delay, we would start this beautiful morning with a huge round of applause. Everyone.
Before we proceed with the rest of the event, let us remember everyone who has dedicated their lives to the sacrifice of our country. I invite everyone to rise and join us in paying respects to our nation.
वन्दे मातरम् मातरम् सुजलां सुफलां मलयजशीतलां सस्यश्यामलां मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् कुसुमिता प्रमदशोभिनी सुहासिनी सुमधुरभाषिणी सुखदां वरदां मातरम् वन्दे मातरम् वन्दे मातरम्
Every great dream begins with the dreamer. I would like to invite Mr. Varun Chandra, the cultural secretary, who has dreamed and planned each step of this fest with great care to join us on stage.
A very good morning to everyone. I am K. Varun Chandra, the Cultural Secretary of IIIT Tiruchirappalli. It brings me a immense joy to extend a warm welcome to each of you at the inaugural function of Aahladh 2023. I welcome with immense gratitude our esteemed director, Dr. NVSN Sharma, and our distinguished chief guest, Dr. K. Bhaskar, the Dean of Planning and Development at NIT Tiruchirappalli, for gracing this occasion with the presence. Please join me on the stage and take your seats. A heartfelt welcome to our esteemed faculty members and students and all those who have gathered here to inaugurate the Aahladh. Our cherished cultural fest, Aahladh, has returned in all its glory with many new exciting events and competitions. I'm very glad to announce that we got an overwhelming response from our student side regarding their participation in all the events. I must take a moment to express my gratitude to the Mahita, our Vice Cultural Secretary, for our support and dedication in managing these events. Thank you to the volunteers and various committee members, and a heartfelt thanks to Dr. Anup Jacob Thomas, the EC and CC in charge, and the FEST in charge, whose timely guidance and support have been immensely helpful. A special mention of gratitude to the PNB Bank for their contribution for making this fest a success. Best wishes to the all participants. Hope each one of you enjoys Allah to the fullest. Let's rise up and rejoice.
Now I request Dr. Anup sir, the driving force behind the scenes, who tirelessly works to ensure that every detail of this event is flawlessly executed, to join us on. Before that, I'd like the dignitaries to please light the lamp and inaugurate the event. Now I request Anup sir, the driving force behind the scenes, who tirelessly work to ensure that every detail of this event is flawlessly executed, to join us on. Sir.
Good morning, students. So here we commence the inauguration of the second Aahladh 2020, second Aahladh that is happening in our institute. And this is an inter-college event, and this is the first time we are floating it as an inter-college event. And that's a very good way forward for us. It's a great success. And we also have sponsorship for the very first time for this event from Punjab National Bank. Although the amount is not a huge amount, it still matters a lot for us because it's a stepping stone for us. And we have around 12 events for this Aahladh 2023 cultural festival. We have 10 inter-college events, and we have two intra-college events, which is specifically for the institute students alone. So the events are like face painting, guess the object, dumb charades, tambola, t-shirt painting, blindfold art, recreate the scene or the reels, music, dance, photography, and then we have treasure hunt and vegetable carving, which both are only for the intra-college, which are both intra-college events. And then this time the students have also planned some fun zones as part of the cultural festival. And those are the glass and air challenge, the circle toss fiesta, coin aqua challenge, and the unseen artistry. So you can actually enjoy all these fun zones also during the 3 days of the fest. And this particular fest preparation started almost a month back, and the institute semester started just a month back. So I contacted, and the student cultural secretary and the vice cultural secretary, the student council president Harsha Vikhyat, and they all came and met me, and they started devising the plans for the whole thing. So we had just 1 month to plan and execute the whole thing. And today we are just seeing the whole preparations that we have had for this 1 month. And I am extremely thankful to the work the students have done in this regard. So if I actually look back, I can see that they have done a meticulous planning, and they have also done a lot of work in getting the required items for the decoration as well. Decoration for going around to the institutes near our institute and inviting them in person for the particular program, and inviting the chief guest, making the brochures, the banners, doing the write-ups, all of those things. So if I look what why this is necessary in an educational institution, especially Indian Institute of Information Technology, Tiruchirappalli. Here we are not just learning computer science and electronics. Okay, here we need to actually develop as overall individuals. We have to develop our overall personality. And if I look, I had worked in a company for a very short period of time, like just more than a year. And what I have observed over there is that people, they simply do not want someone to be sitting in front of the computer and doing all the work. They need people who can communicate, who can actually work in teams, who can actually solve problems. So these are all the skills that you need to actually acquire by doing, or these are the skills that you need to work in these kind of positions. And this event has actually given all of you a platform to enhance your skills and learn more things. So, and I would like to congratulate the students for all the work that they have done so far. And next, I would like to invite Professor K. Bhaskar. He is the Dean of P&D in NIT Trichy. He has agreed to become the chief guest, and he has come early in the morning today, despite of his busy schedule. Okay, so I have to thank him for accepting the invitation as the chief guest. And then I also have to thank our director, Professor NVSN Sharma, for the constant encouragement, and also he also helped me. You wouldn't believe, he has helped me with drafting certain invitation letters as well for the Aahladh. So that much of enthusiasm and interest sir has shown in these things as well. So I hope you guys will have a wonderful 3 days of event. And for the 3 days, at the end, we have something called an EDM night also planned, and this is also happening for the first time. So I hope all of you will have a wonderful time for Aahladh. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for your exciting words. Aahladh wouldn't be possible without the support and guidance of our director, sir, Dr. NVSN Sharma. Let us welcome sir to come and speak a few words. Sir.
Good morning, one and all who have joined today here. Professor Bhaskar, Dr. Anup, dear faculty colleagues, and my dear students. It's a very, very happy moment for me because this was the first event which I conducted after assuming charge as director in 2019, and it was going on the fifth time I'm observing here, and at various stages. First time it was in NIT, then it was online, and last year it was in a different way, but today it's happening. And I'm very, very glad to see that many events are being planned and people are enthusiastic to participate. And coming to the chief guest, if at all you are enjoying any good facilities and very happy things in this building or in other buildings, it is because of Dr. K. Bhaskar, who was our member in the Building and Works Committee. And he was really giving me the exact inputs required at various stages. And this building is come up as a precast building in that time, because when we were thinking of precast, he only suggested to me, why don't you go for a precast? That time the technology was available only for buildings worth more than 1000 crores, 1500 crores and all that. But he ensured that that can be done even for 100 crores work, and his student only as actually came to me and explained everything to me and convinced, and I took initiative at that time. And today the government of India is encouraging all their buildings to go for precast at this time because the technology has matured so nice. So whatever you are getting nice things in this campus, maybe your buildings and wide corridors and many other things, it's all because of the inputs he has given at various stages of our this building and works committee. So very, very the institute must be thankful to him at all the time whenever it is coming here. Even the staircase, what you are seeing is because of him. That day I remember how we fought with the other officials and got it done for 4.5 inch razor. Actually, they made it for 6 inches raise. The step size will be normally 6 inches, but we both have fought for it and made it 4.5 so that you can climb to even third floor or fourth floor without any difficulty. Not only for youngsters like you, even for old people like us also, it is equally okay, very comfortable for us. So, Professor Bhaskar is actually a team of us. He is not a chief guest or whatever it is, as I see all the time. And whenever we have any issue regarding the civil works, he is there to help us out. Even the canal work that's going on now outside, it is also because of him. Okay, so many things on this campus. So, Professor Bhaskar, we owe you a lot. The institute remembers your service at all the time, and luckily, he is continuing as BWC member for the second term also when I requested, and he is going to be there for the next 3 years at least, as I know of. And yeah, coming to the Aahladh, yes, the name itself says very pleasant thing. That's how people have chosen for this institute, and it's going on in that mode only all the time. I request all of you to see that this Aahladh is really a Aahladh one, a change of mindset and change of attitude set for you in this program. As I told you earlier also, these days the companies are not looking for intelligence, brightness or good grade points and other things. They are there for everybody. What they are looking is for the good attitude. Please remember, attitude decides your altitude. So they are hiring attitude. That's what they are saying every time. So please set your attitude ready to go for a good job in a major company and other things. There you require to work with people from different cultures, different languages and different backgrounds and many other things. So all that you can get the required skill from this sort of programs. That's what even Anup was also mentioning. Okay. So please try to participate, not to win, not to get prize or whatever it is, just to have a change in you. The real mindset will come when you participate. When you see from outside, never you can get it. Can you ride a cycle by observing 10 videos or by practicing it? Can you swim by watching 20 videos? Same thing. It's a skill. That's what I mean. Skill means unless you do with your own hands, you can never get it. By observing somebody or by watching videos or studying some literature about it and other things. You have to do on your own. This is also the mindset must be properly done, and particularly as I say many times in our informal meetings, computer science and electronics and all these people expect everywhere ideal environment, ideal situation, perfectionism and all that, and real world doesn't have all that. So what is the real world thing? You can get a sample of it or a taste of it when you participate in these sort of programs. The real world things are definitely different from what you observe in your labs or classes or in your hostels and many other things. So please get ready to accept the facts of life and realities of life and get ready or be adaptable for all those things, and then only you can get success. So I request everybody to participate. Okay, not to expect any game prizes, win, certificate or whatever. It happens if you are good. If it doesn't happen also doesn't matter at this stage. But the change in you that comes, the psychological change is going to be there for the next 40 years or even more. That's more crucial for your personal life as well as for professional life. The decision making is a major limitation of all our Indians, particularly South Indians, if I say. Of course, I don't want to discriminate like that, but definitely we expect somebody to tell us, okay, after +2, you take engineering, you study only computer science or electronics and go for MBA or go for MTech. Like that, somebody has to tell you all the time. You will not be able to decide on your own, unfortunately. Or if you want to go from here for a summer break, a semester break to your native town, okay, book the train by so and so train timings only, don't take any other train, and like that somebody has to give you all the instructions, which train ticket has to be booked, where you have to book your lunch and where you have to get down, how to take a bus from there to your town. All these sort of things you expect somebody to tell you. That attitude is not correct. We should be able to do things on our own. We should be able to make the decisions on our own. But if you take your lifetime decisions straight away, definitely you are likely to make mistakes. So decision making attitude, please try to practice from this sort of games, because every minute you have to make some decision and proceed further to win the game. So the decision making attitude you will get only when you participate. That's going to be the most important one. And when you make this sort of simple decisions, one or two going wrong also will give you good lesson. And by that, you will be becoming perfect in making good decisions for your life or for your career or for your any other things that may come in future. So don't expect that this Aahladh is a simple thing and okay, people are playing there, getting some one or two people are getting prizes. Okay, let me enjoy with my internet bandwidth available and do some online gaming or do some browsing and other things. Please avoid all those things. This is a very good platform for you to have the real change that is expected from this sort of institutes. Guys coming from this sort of institutes, people are expecting good amount of this collaborative activities and many other things. Incubation and innovation is the order of the day. No longer you have to go to the placement section. You have to think of coming out with some good ideas for startups. And if you want to work in groups, this is the best bet to start with. How do you identify the people who are thinking like you? The same wavelength matching is important to have a good product coming out. So that wavelength matching, where it happens and other things, you can have an idea from this sort of activities. So I request all of you to actively participate and see that there is a required change that's coming up at the end of the day. Thank you very much.
Sir, for your fine words, and also for acquainting us with the difficulties that you face together in the journey of building our institute. We'll make sure to remember your motivating words and apply these values in our life. Now, I request Mohana from second year to join the stage and introduce our esteemed guest of honor, to Dr. K. Bhaskar, to all of us.
Greetings from the bottom of my heart to all the people present here. And I would like to thank our Cultural Secretary, Mr. Varun Chandra, for giving me this opportunity of introducing our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. K. Bhaskar. Sir has completed his BA in the field of civil and structural engineering from Annamalai University in the year 1994 and ME in the field of structural engineering from Gindi Anda University in the year 1996 and has secured first class with distinction grade for both his PG and UG degrees and also obtained his PhD in civil engineering from National University of Singapore in the year 2003. He has joined as directly recruited assistant professor during May 2007 at NIT Tiruchirappalli and became associate professor during May 2010. He is a part of administration from 2007, holding various positions such as member of Estate Maintenance Committee, member of Estate Water Management Committee, Associate Dean of Planning and Development, Associate Dean of DEQIP Departmental Node, Associate Dean of Administration of IIIT Tiruchirappalli, and presently the head of the Department of Civil Engineering and many other responsible positions. At the end of the department, at the departmental level, he has modernized the structural engineering laboratory with purchase, installation and commission of 200-ton capacity column testing frame, 5-ton capacity cyclic load testing facility, 1D and 3D accelerometers, NI data acquisition system for high sampling rate for dynamic characterization of structural elements, and etc. At the institute level, he has taken active participation in many different infrastructural development projects such as sophisticated instrument facility lab, and realization of wastewater through proper distribution network for gardening purpose, development of helipad, installation of MIG aircraft, multi-purpose auditorium covered pathways in ladies hostel and gents, and etc. He has been the program coordinator for MTech Structural Engineering and has guided 3 PhDs, 2 MS and 44 MTech theses, and presently guiding 5 PhDs and 3 MTech scholars. He is a member of many professional bodies such as Institution of Engineers, Indian Association for Structural Engineering, Indian Association for Computational Mechanics, Indian Society for Wind Engineering, Indian Geotechnical Society, Indian Society for Technical Education, and I've also traveled to many universities abroad. He has published 37 papers in refereed international journals with SCI and around 40 international conference papers with Scopus. And now this is a great opportunity for all of us to interact with him and acquire all his knowledge. Thank you so much, sir, for being a part of a cultural fest and making it exceptional.
Sir, it's truly inspiring to know your life story and achievements. Now, please join me in welcoming our chief guest, Dr. K. Bhaskar, to come and share his thoughts with us. A huge round of applause, everyone.
Respected Director, Dr. Anup on the dais, faculty members, and student friends. Very good morning to one and all present here. And I thank the director for inviting me as a chief guest of this function. And I thank for the nice introduction. I didn't give this data to her. I don't know where from she collected that information. It's really shocking for me. Where is she? Where from where from you have taken all the data? Oh, from the website. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. I so far I never realized that I have done so many things for our institute. Only after hearing from you. Okay. Good. At least you recalled. Okay. Thank you so much. We are consistently doing our duty. That's all. That is the main reason for accumulating our credentials. Okay, that is what we are expecting from all the students and faculty members assembled here. Every day, every minute, your contribution must be there in some positive direction. If that is the thing, definitely all of you must, score more and more, and you can make your credential list in a very big way. And coming to this institute, director has told me many things. I'm not sure whether I'm okay. No, I'm a part of the team. Okay, I'm a part of the team. Of course, I was having a very good experience even before joining as a team member, especially in civil engineering and structural engineering. I gave whatever the ideas I can give. The thing is, the best part is our director. Okay, just you go back by 4.5 years. Okay, if you want to see what was here some 4.5 years back, you can see from the window. That's all. Okay, plain ground, fully water stagnated, no compound wall, all jungle bushes. That's what we have seen when sir was joined. Okay, and he was seated in our campus, NIT campus, and a very small room. Am I right, sir? There were a lot of struggles and difficulties. There was a bare land. During dry season, it will be very dry. During rainy season, it will be flooded. That was a land given by the government. Okay. And somehow the government realized, it seems. Okay. In Tirukural, there is a stanza like, இதனை இவன் செய்வான் என்றாராய்ந்து அவனை அவன்கண் விடல். Okay. I don't know how many of you know Tamil. Can you raise how many of you are knowing Tamil? Okay, fine. I will tell the meaning of that. Of course, even Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, wherever he go, he put at least one Tirukural. Everybody in the world, they realize the importance of Tirukural. Of course, you all should know, because that is the only book transferred worldwide in many of the languages. Of course, you all should know. Okay, so far you have crossed the school studies, and you all trained in some coaching centers, always physics, chemistry, maths, and always trying to attack the JEE. Okay, so I know very well that you may not have sufficient time for going through this kind of literatures, but at least now onwards you should go through. The meaning of that particular role, what I was telling is, this is in 2000 years back, the Thiruvalluvar, the poet, he has written the statement. Okay, இதனை இவன் செய்வான் என்றாராய்ந்து அதனை அவன். Whoever is capable of doing a particular job, you have to identify that person and you should assign the job to that person. Somehow the government has identified Professor Sharma, his capability, and they have, entrusted the whole work, appointed him as a director, and asked him to go. Okay, and he has proven his talent. Okay, so I have seen very closely. He has made all the specification on his own. Day and night, he used to sit in the room. He will prepare the specification for each and everything. Okay, I used to ask, sir, CPW will do. No. I have to tell what I want. Each and every design, okay, the look, the lights, okay, LED lamp, the fan, everything he used to say. Furniture, especially the furniture. He prepared the document. Okay, normally the institutes will give it to CPW, the CPW will execute. But sir has put a lot of effort in preparing the specification, and it was a wonderful moment. And in fact, he is not from civil engineering; he's from electronics. But still, he can able to manage it. Finally, he gave it to CPW. Then the CPW executed this job. Okay, of course, the technology, precast construction, and so on, we implemented. And within a short span, okay, sir was sitting there for almost like 1 year, no, sir? 1 year. Now he has completed 4.5 years. So within 3 years, we can able to see the magic. So we are looking the magic. Okay, so the complete institute buildings are here, and a very good infrastructure. And this is mainly because of Professor Sharma as a director. I request all of you to give a great applause to him. Okay. And this institute, though it is young, it is having its own history. It can be shared, but I don't I don't want to spend a lot of time. But it was having a very tough time, and now everything is sorted out and overcome. And now you people are in a very, very good institute. Okay, and I think IIIT Tiruchirappalli is one among the top among all the PPP mode IIITs. Okay, it is very well recognized, and you are all at the very good institute. Okay, so this is regarding this institute. Okay, and coming to this Aahladh, I don't know the the meaning of this word. After getting the invitation, I have gone through the website. Okay, to be frank, I do not know. Then I realized there are so many meanings. All are positive. Happy, happiness, enthusiasm, enthusiastic, everything, whatever you want to be today, whatever you want to have it today, all these things are the meaning of this Aahladh. Okay, so it's a very good name coined by you people. I should appreciate the cultural secretary and his team for coining this name, and of course the faculty advisor for approving the name and so on. Good. So Dr. Anup was also highlighting. I was about to talk, but he started, just before to me itself. Why do you want to have this cultural festival? Okay. Now, the name itself says culture. Okay. This institution is consisting of students from various locations, geometric location. Am I right? So each and every place is having some culture. Say, for example, Tamil Nadu, our Bharatanatyam is a very popular dance here. Okay, Kuchipudi is another dance. Okay, and whatever. Okay, and Kerala, Kathakali. Okay, so we have a wonderful mixture of people here, and everybody is practicing their own. And this is a forum where you can share your culture, not only dance, in all other activities also. So that is where you can mix with everyone. Okay, that is the main purpose of having the cultural activity. And also, say for example, you have a tire, and the tire supposed to have some 36 psi, car tire or bike tire. Okay, the maximum pressure is 36 psi, and somebody put 50 psi. What will happen? Pressure, internal pressure, instead of 36 psi limited, if you go to 50 psi, what will happen? Yes, academically, our faculty members will put more pressure. Okay, so if you know you have a pressure, then what will you do? Before it bursts, you will release the pressure. Okay, the same way the cultural festival will try to remove your pressure. Okay, whatever accumulated for 1 year, that will be released in these cultural festivals. That is another important reason. Okay, one is making the culture a different part of India. We are coming together and we are, disseminating the culture to all others. The second one is we ourselves, you know, releasing our own stress. The third one is management skills. Okay. So you ask your cultural secretary and his team, whoever the administrative people, they will tell what are the planning they have done, what are the approval they got it from the director and the advisor, and what are the steps they have taken to make this event as a successful event. This is basically to and director also approve some money for this and fund management. Of course, he has to give account to Dr. Anup and the director, and it should be passed. It is not like our pocket money. This is a government money. Okay, whatever a single pie given to a particular incident, it should be accounted. Each and every pie is accounted. So you people are. That is the main reason for giving this kind of club and other activities. Okay, give some money, ask the students to spend the money, and make them to learn how to manage the fund, how to give proposal to get fund from administration, then how to settle the account, how the account will be neat and clean without any issues. These are all the things we are learning. Okay, so that's why we are at the student level, through the cultural or through the clubs, many other activities, we are motivating the students to take part in small amount of administration, management, financial management, program arrangements, administration, all those things. This is another important aspect of permitting the students to go for this kind of events. Okay, it is not simply just doing some dancing or whatever. It involves lot of work, that coordination work. So we have to learn, and this is a great opportunity for all of you. And that is with respect to the people, those who are really organizing. For others, of course, you have to make the teams and you have to go for it, and then the teamwork should be there. Okay, there are so many things you will learn. Okay, you are going to celebrate for 3 days, and everyone will have a lot of at least some 1 or 2 events. Okay, for each and every event, you may have a group. That group, you will have the spirit. Okay, I want to win. I want to win. My group should win. That positive spirit. Okay, your mind will, some positive energy you will gain. Okay, so these are the reasons why we are going for it. It is not simply, just moving around or whatever. And in that sense, um, uh, okay, so Sir was mentioning, Dr. Anup was mentioning, you have intra-college event also. Hope you will get many intra-college participants. My personal suggestion is you create your own cultural team, IIIT cultural team, and NIT next month itself it will come Festember. Okay, it's a very grand event. You all should, even if you are not participating, you should come and witness. Okay, so you all should get motivated. Okay, you all should get motivated. And September, I invite you all for the cultural event of NIT Tiruchirappalli. And similarly, Sastra, VIT, and IIT, and all the colleges are having this event. And your team should go and participate in those teams. Okay, and in fact, in our cultural VIT Sastra will give a very tough fight, okay, to get the overall medal, okay, in all the events. And I suggest you to take part, and you should also give a tough competition. For that, your team must be very strong, and you should practice every day. Maybe like one particular event, like a Western dance or whatever. You have a group and you participate. The Sastra will come for the Bharatanatyam and so on. VAT will come for modern Western dance, and it will be a very, very tough fight between the colleges. And you all most welcome, and your team must participate. Okay, and whether winning or losing, that is different story. Participation is more important. And so this will give a lot of, insight. I always used to tell to my students, okay, you like any food, like chicken biryani, okay? Morning I give you one, what is it? Biryani, one famous Inam Klothur biryani. There is a famous biryani, Inam Klothur biryani. Morning one pack. Ah, you will enjoy and you will eat. Afternoon one pack. Okay, you will enjoy again. Evening, night, next day morning. How many times you can eat? Then when you see that biryani, you will get frustrated. Even the smell, you will not like it. So this is applicable for each and everything. Okay. So even for one time biryani, we have the onion raita, we have some pickle, because we need some change in tastes. Okay, then only we can have a good food. The same way, academic side also, you must have a change in things. Okay, if you are always looking at the book, nothing will go into your mind. Go to games, go to cultures, spend some time. Okay, definitely when you are playing, when you are going to cultural practicing, immediately your mind will say, okay, that some of the pending works are there, I have to complete it. First you do this, then go back, do that work. So all the work will go in parallel and you can quickly do it. Okay, so some change in taste is very, very essential. Don't be bookish. Try to be in all activity. Every day you should take part in games or this kind of club activities or cultural activities and so on. Not only within the college, as Dr. Anup mentioned, even in companies. I was working in a company called Detnor Sky Veritas in Singapore. That was a 200-year-old company, Norwegian company, oil and gas company. It's a very established company. And their authority, some of you might have seen the ISO certificate with the green color, that balance, okay, manual balance. Some of you might have seen. They used to give ISO certificate also. I was worked there as a senior structural engineer. There also they used to have two events, annual events. One is purely cultural, other one is purely technical in company. Okay, the cultural side, one day they will inform us one Saturday evening to Sunday evening, and they will book it in a 5-star hotel. Okay, we will go at around 3 o'clock or whatever. We will check in. Only if husband and wife are allowed, no kids are allowed. So all will go. The whole day, the whole night and next day also it will continue. Lot of programs will be there. Okay, lot of programs, singing, song, dance, and all senior people. When I was there, the theme was actually Bollywood theme. So even Chinese fellows, Malay fellows, Indians, all should wear the Bollywood costume. Okay, we all of us went. Everything will be there. Okay, so lot of competition, lot of prize. When next day morning when we go, we have to take a cab to take all the gifts. Okay, so many gifts. Okay, so that was organized by companies just to energize the people over there. That is on the cultural side. Similarly, the company, the formal side also will be there. This will happen once in 6 months. Once in a year, these two will occur. Okay. And in the formal, they will do all, the best performer award, this award, that award. Very formal. Morning 9 to evening 5. Okay. It will be very formal. It will happen in the hotel rooms. Okay. So this is what we are also following. We have Festember, we have Pragyan. And similarly, sir also may introduce that one. Okay, so okay, okay. So these events will be there. So whether it is cultural or the technical, all of you must take part, and you should continue this. What is it? A tradition. From here itself, you will start. Even if you go to companies, also it will be there. Okay. So these are all very good platform. Please, put your efforts and learn as much as possible from this particular event. Okay. Enjoy your days, 3 days. Okay. Wish you all the very best. Have a wonderful time for the 3 days. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your wise words. Thank you for reminding us with the values and skills that we need to learn and take forward in the fest. Thank you very much. We have come to the end of this beautiful inauguration ceremony. Now, I would like to invite the Vice Cultural Secretary of our institute, Mahita, on stage to present the vote of thanks. Before that, I'd like to call upon Satvika for helping with the felicitation. Sir, the director, sir, and Anup, sir, to felicitate the chief guests. Now, I would like to call upon Dr. N.V.S.N. Sharma, sir, our director, to give the closing remarks for the year.
Yeah, after hearing such nice message and very interesting stories, I don't want to stand before you. And only one thing I just wanted to mention. Actually, I missed one particular thing where he was involved. Many of you might have heard from your seniors or from the website or somewhere that we were part of an Bharatidasan University when we started our operations. Okay, in December 2015, 2013, when our institute started classes, we started in Bharatidasan University campus of Trichy, right? Anna University, Bharatidasan campus, Anna University. Yeah, Anna University is the mentor, but Bharatidasan University is the campus, I think. But there was some problem with the students and management or somewhere there in 2015. There was a demonstration by the students at the time, and all of a sudden, with one statement, the mentorship has been transferred to NIT, and NIT was asked to take over everything. He was the man who has been given the in chargeship to see that all the students, staff, and the furniture, etc., all these things are transferred from Bharatidasan University to NIT campus, and how to keep, where to give, what to do, and all those things. He was the man who planned everything and did that job in a soft manner, and made everything available for the people to start the classes again in NIT without any difficulty. It was a very smooth transition what they had at that time, and this man and one more lady was there, Velmati, I think, I don't know. Yes, the chemistry, Dr. Velmati, they both handled the whole situation, which came out of blue just like that, and they had to do it in a very, very short time. But still, they raised to the occasion and did all the things for the institute. So that's again one more thing. So when I met him first time, he told me, sir, I was associated with you long ago. You have come here. Anyway, this is our 10th year. October 21st, we are supposed to do something, but let us see what we can do. Okay, as per our institute norms, we started our institute on October 21st, 2013. Okay. Yeah, the man who did that also came here, Dr. Krishnamurthy from Anna University, who retired as dean. Yeah. Anyway, and hopefully, please do maintain decorum in the next 3 days. Okay, it's not free for all and do whatever you like or whatever. Please be within the limits and see that everything goes smoothly for the next 3 days, and we'll have a nice memory of this event at the end of the day. Okay, let's not cross the limits at any stage by anybody. Just listen whatever the organizers are saying and follow the things. That is the easiest and best. They are not the bosses and you are not the slaves or whatever it is. Just for smooth running of the functions, they are saying something. So let us accept in a positive manner and follow them and participate, enjoy the moments. That's more important. Okay. And hope by Sunday evening I get the news that everything went on well, and the institute is ready to start the classes, everything normally on Monday morning. Thank you all and have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. We'll definitely remember your words. Now, I'd like to call upon our Vice Cultural Secretary, Mahita, on stage to present the vote of thanks.
Good morning, esteemed dignitaries, faculty members, and my dear fellow students. This is Mahita, the Vice Cultural Secretary at IIIT Tiruchirappalli. It is my honor and privilege to present the vote of thanks to all those who helped making this event a success. We wouldn't be here without the Institute's support. So, first and foremost, I would like to thank our Director Sir for motivating us and supporting us and giving us the opportunity to gather here. I extend my sincere gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Dr. K. Bhaskar, for making time out of his busy schedule. Sir, it is truly an honor to have you with us today. I would like to thank Dr. Anup sir, whose active involvement and support have made this event a reality. Thank you, sir. Special thanks to Varun Chandra, the Cultural Secretary, for his guidance and supporting each step. A heartfelt thank you to all the faculty members, staff, and student team for their valuable contribution. With your constant support, I am confident that together we will make this event and the fest a grand success. Thank you, each and every one of you, for your contributions and presence.
Now, I request everyone to rise and join us in paying our respect to the national anthem.
मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जगति तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you everyone for joining us here. Each one of your presence made this inauguration even more special and meaningful. We hope you enjoyed the event as much as we enjoyed hosting it for you. Thank you one and all.